All right, y'all, what's up? Happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, Saturn, the planet of restriction, rules, lessons, tough lessons, is retrograding back into Pisces. Now, if you are a Pisces or even a water sign, this is going to affect you tremendously. Those lessons that you thought you figured out, actually, Saturn's coming back into that part of your life to test you. For me, it's my fifth and fourth house where Saturn's been hitting in Pisces and Aries. So this is more of how stable am I in my romantic life, my creative life, as well as my own stability. Also, things that deal with the home may come into play with Saturn retrograding into my fourth house. I've been doing a lot of renovations, buying new furniture, and actually next week they're supposed to do my entire floor. So, like my actual flooring. So that's gonna disrupt my life a little bit. But in the long term, it should be really well. Like make things a whole lot better for me in my life. Also, fourth house rules family, so restrictions with family. I did have a death in the family about last year. So those things do come into play when Saturn is in that place of your chart. Restrictions with families, also dealing with older family members, also come into play when Saturn is retrograding. But retrograde just means that it's reviewing some of the lessons that you've already learned. Okay, so wherever it is in your birth chart, or not your birth chart, wherever it's falling in your actual natal houses, then that's where it's going to affect you the most. So if it's affecting your first house, then that means, like, if you're a Pisces rising, then it's mostly about how are you structuring your personality, how you're being viewed on the outside. So are you doing a makeover? Are you redoing something on how you look? Um, are you taking care of business when in regard to your own personal life? Okay. Now, if it was happening in your sixth house, it may be a job situation, something that you may be changing with your work life, or a new health regimen of some sort. So that's just few examples of how Saturn can affect your life. So get ready for it. It's not the most fun transits, but it is one of the ones that if you focus your energy on getting things done and organizing your life, then you can flow through it without a problem. Having gone through a Saturn retrograde before, or a Saturn in Pisces before in my life, that's when I got a lot of responsibilities. A lot of responsibilities. But it's always for the good. So use that energy, flow with it, organize your life, review some things that maybe you didn't finish, like you didn't quite organize correctly, and get it organized. Because if you don't, Saturn is going to throw down the hammer, and there's going to be problems later. Just a heads up. All right, y'all. Got through that. That was on my mind. I felt like I needed to share it. So hopefully you got something from it. If you did, go ahead and hit that tap on the screen and leave me a comment below on what is your rising sign, and maybe I'll tell you where it's falling in your chart. All right, talk to you guys later.